Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 2. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 4 of my Curse of the Vampire Coast campaign as the Dread Fleet. We are playing as Count Noctilus. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course, and would prefer to see another strategy game let's play it on the channel instead. Let me know those suggestions in the comments below. I've got to start this video off by saying a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for providing me with an early access code for the Curse of the Vampire Coast and making this let's play possible. So I've got to say a huge thank you to them and their community manager, of course. You can check out more information of this DLC with the Steam link in the description below. So guys, welcome back to the campaign. This is episode 4. We currently occupy Vol's Anvil here, Calador's Tor's settlement here as well. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and seen it, we managed to have a massive epic battle against Tyrion. We managed to finish him off, and there is a mass grave here as well. A whopping 3,000 casualties, so we can have mass resurrection, which is fantastic. Not really too much is going on in the Galleon's grave. My economy is not too fantastic at the moment. I do need to get it back on track, but we're slowly but surely going further along the tree to get better quality recruitment and putting money back into our construction. So I've skipped a little bit ahead. Nothing really has happened too much. I managed to sack the glittering tower and raise it on my way to sieging the High Elf's capital. You might be wondering what this crazy vortex thing is. I wonder if it says here. No, it doesn't. Basically, the Merworm surfaced and actually destroyed all the buildings within LOTHERN, and now this vortex looking thing is going along. So regardless, we've got Count Noctilus here, 3 units of pikemen, swordsmen here, 4 units of cannons. We've got some pirate gunners here as well, more mob, 2 units of scurvy dogs. Arr. We've got some mortars here, and necrofec as well. We've got Captain Barbossa, Jack Sparrow. I think Jack Sparrow's out in the sea at the moment. We've got Barbossa here reinforcing, and we're going to have the siege of the High Elf capital here today. Yeah, Jack Sparrow's here. Diplomacy-wise, not really much else is going on. We have non-aggression pacts with the Vampire Coast and the Pirates of Shartorsha. They're managing to take some nice land here, which is good. They don't want to trade, right? So we haven't really got any crazy alliances. I'd like to get more, but it just doesn't really look like it at the moment. Okay, so let's continue the siege here of the High Elves capital. We've already smashed Tyrion, so he's still trying to recruit an army. We could go straight right into this battle, straight up. However, this is the High Elves capital at the end of the day, and they have some swordsmen here, White Lion Guard, a lot of LOTHERN sea guards as well, so I want to try and give myself as much time as possible to sort of whittle them down where we can, cause some attrition and whatnot. Moving further north, I don't think... Oh, Tyrion's back here, but he's really far damaged. He's quite far away. They're not doing too well, the High Elves, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think they've got a lot of wars going on. They've only got 4 settlements left now anyway. Regardless, we're going to end the turn, give it one more turn. We're going to need to give it 2 actually before the siege goes on. But we could very well get intercepted. You never know. Does look like they're trying to do some sort of military action. Failure here. And they've come in and attacked. A small reinforcing army. Battle deployment. Now it's switched to a grass battle. Oh, we've got them here. Fighting them on the field here today will be a hell of a lot easier and more beneficial for us, rather than trying to do a siege, especially with those reinforcements. Okay, it looks like we might be able to get some good terrain here. So we're going to be fighting Guyon, who is the garrison commander of the High Elves capital. 3 units of pike infantry, 3 units of swordsmen, got a lot of gunners, got some bombers here. We've also got some scurry dogs. Arr. We're going to be able to use. We've also got a lot of deck mob reinforcements. Okay, cool. Let's quickly chuck a quick save and let's fight this one here today. We're coming against a 1-level general, but we're going to be hopefully able to take the High Elf's capital here today and continue our Dread Fleet campaign and expand our vampiric pirate nature across the coast. Arr. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the battle map. An interesting sort of deployment here. We've only got 10 winds of magic. We're going to gamble that to try and increase it as best we can. Oh no! It's gone down to a whopping 6. Damn it, we definitely need ours. Gambling never pays. I am an Australian at the end of the day, so forgive me. Right, so where are my reinforcements? We've got like crazy gambling epidemics here. Okay, so we've got some really nice high ground here, which is good. However, the trees sort of intertwine with us. It's actually kind of a bit of a beach assault. By look at, they're going to be charging up against us. So that small army there is just going to be a general. So I think we want to do a similar deployment to what we had within the battle against Tyrion. So we want to try and go with a similar sort of approach. The problem is here that the witchwood here, the thick forest is not going to be good for us, and gunners aren't going to be very good to arc their shots up the hill. So it's kind of not good either side, to be perfectly honest. But we'll try to do the best we can. So we'll try and make our gunners here, try and spread them out as far and as best we can. So let's go with you here then. I think that's probably our best bet. Okay, and try and put this here. I'm sure you're sick of every bloody Let's Player doing their own pirate voice. Arr. But it's hard to avoid it when you just go through this pirate blitz. Right, okay, so let's move everyone up where we can. Keep the Necrofec here. Let's keep my mortars into a secure position. I've only got 2 of them at the moment. So we've got some zombie pirate bombers. I'm curious to see the range on them. They're actually not overly too high, which isn't good. So I guess we'll sort of put them here. Probably one further down, perhaps, because these guys are a little bit weak. You might be able to get one here in the center. Yeah, let's change that to here. That'll be a lot better. Okay, cool. Need to quickly switch to my gunners and make sure that skirmish mode is turned off. Most definitely. We do have some scurvy dogs. Let's have a look at how these guys look as well. We'll put them on the left and right flanks, and we'll try and get them to go around as best as we can. Everyone else just sort of sits back, relax, cool, calm, and collected. We'll get some shots off here against their general. My reinforcements are coming from this side. We probably... It looks like a general, isn't it? So we probably could send a unit of our dogs back here. But let's start the deployment, of course. Let's have a look at our scurvy dogs and see how it looks like. So these are our beast units we've got for the first time here. Moving down to the front line. Hand gunners. Basic mob sort of gunners here as well. Mortars. We should be able to do some pretty good stuff, I think, against the High Elves here today. This will most definitely be our biggest potential victory. If we can pull this off, we're going to be able to sack the settlement for thousands. So let's start the battle and see how everything shapes up. So my reinforcements are coming from my right hand side here. We're going to have to keep an eye on them, and I've got to keep an eye on this guy flanking. So it does look like the High Elves have deployed really further down here. They, of course, do have these guys are not to be messed with, these Sea Guard, White Lions. They've even got some pretty good beastmen horses as well. Cavalry at the ready. Look, that's a really cool looking army. Just that shot. And they're facing dead pirates at the end of the end of the day. Undead pirates. So awesome. Okay, so it's just their one general coming in. We're going to be able to flood in with our reinforcements there, which is fantastic. So let's send a unit here as best we can, while trying to move everyone else to this front line. So what are they actually doing? So they're just sitting back and relaxing, which is good. I'm going to get my cannons to try and rain fire and death upon them as best we can. It does look like they're trying to hit me from the center here. Okay, so let's try and get everyone over here as best we can. Try and get to this flank. Perhaps I would like to get rid of that prince, because that will give us some really good morale buff, so we can get rid of him. We're soaking up a lot of damage here. It's going to take a while for them to come through. Okay, let's try and drop some of these spells here now into the thick of it. Once they get a little bit closer, it'll be better. Their cavalry's coming straight and up through me. For the High Elves! For the Elven Kingdoms! They fight for money and plunder. Let's give them none. Okay. Let's allow my Necrophect to get some shots off here. Let's hit these guys around the back. Scurvy dogs, you know what you need to do. You need to go around the back and neutralize these scorpions as best you can. That's their main objective. That's their prerogative. Hold everyone here where you can. Try and hit into this cluster. I'll pause and try and make sure everyone is operating as best they can. So try and fire into this. Okay, so how well is everyone sort of going here? Looks like they're actually starting to explode a bit. Let's let my Necro Effect go into this. So who we got here? Barbosa. Oh, one of my generals. That's very, very good. He actually has some own buffs of his own. Okay. So health-wise, we've got to keep an eye on them. So let's chuck one here and try and heal you. So we've got a damage resistance on this front line. We've got a damage resistance here as well. Let's chuck a couple of these down. Armor replenishment as well. We want to try and hold this center as best we can. We'll try and get those bombardments up. We have Sharp here. Now, where is their general? I want you to really focus on a general or some sort of bird or one of their beasts, I think. So they got their general here coming straight into it. Okay. Well, I might get you to try and focus on this great eagle then, perhaps. That's not too bad here, but we might be able to sort of flank here around and get some nice positions. That's good. And we've got blokes here just relaxing, like not doing absolutely anything. So what I want you to do is try and get to this high ground here as best we can. Everyone go, 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 gadget. We'll swing my beasts around here to deal with their bolt throwers while my reinforcements are coming in as well. Okay, so you're dealing with that general, which is good. Perfect. We're about to get a charge in here with our beast boys. What is that? It's the sounds of hounds from the depths. Rip them to pieces. It looks so cool, just fanging it down on the beach here as well. Okay, cool. How well are we doing here, boys? Hail the mighty is a coming from the deep. Yo ho ho, it's a pirate's life for me. Right, so we smashed them quite convincingly, which is fantastic. Reinforcements are flanking here now. You guys are doing okay. Maybe need to put some initiative down here. Okay, I have no idea how well we're doing against that general. I think they're sort of soaking more of our men up rather than what I would like. Okay, let's get some flanking maneuvers here with our men. Probably going to these guys that are sort of half buckling. That's, I think, is probably best. Try and fire into this. You guys have a crack into that. Like, charge them from behind. Oh, that's awesome. Fire into this. Let's try and drop some more of these bombardment spells, I think. So how's my center here? So this is not looking good on my right flank. My left one is looking a hell of a lot more healthy. So let's try and swing these guys up into here. Let's allow my beast boys to try and run down as many of them as possible. Make sure they completely and utterly rout. Yeah, my right flank looks atrocious at the moment, which isn't good. So we might need to sort of throw down over on this side. Okay, cool. You guys need to form up, definitely. Try and fight that. Try and hit those white lines there. That's what you're going to want to be doing. Okay, they're cool. Now let's try and flank. They're completely routed. So let's charge into these. Like, charge into the guys that are sitting behind. That's what we're better off doing. It's just throwing... I've still got to get used to it. Just throwing down buffs. Making sure you hit proper targets. I still need to get used to it. And like cavalry charges as well. So that's not too bad here. That's going to be poor here. We've got a lot of guys. My left flank is doing really well. Rather my right flank is quite poor. Okay, so that's a nice charge. We'll try and bring that out now. Soften them up. That's a good charge here. We've got another bombardment. We can probably put that higher up here. Now let's have another charge against our beast boys. Okay. Fire into this. Fire into that where you can. Okay, where's our general and where's our Colossus? Oh shit, where's my Colossus? Here. Yeah, fire into that. Okay. We've got 2 units here that are absolutely getting decimated by that prince, which is not what we want, and we don't really want to lose these guys either. So try and fire into that. They're buckling, which is good. Move higher up this way. So where are my mortars? My mortars are gone. I've been neglecting this right flank, and I'm not proud of it either. I've also lost my dude. Oh Christ. Okay, you're actually a bit surrounded here, aren't you? You're sort of getting dragged further away. How are we doing? We're going to win this, but we're doing incredibly well under the elite unit circumstances, because at the end of the day, we are still fighting with mostly tier 1 units. I can't afford to lose Count Noctilus though. So I'm going to try and heal myself if I can. Okay. Yeah, try and have a crack into this. Try and come over here and help. And have a crack into this. They're good. Come up around here. That cavalry. Right, Noctilus is okay here. There's only a couple more left. Let's try and finish them off, lads. Get your shots off! Pistols! Rain fire and death upon the enemy. They've still got that beast hanging around. But I think we've got him here now. Okay, we're just sort of throwing our guys in, which isn't good. Okay, it looks like Noctilus has been victorious here, and we're going to be able to drop a massive bomb here down. The skies open up. A skull demon. God, it looks like awfully like Harry Potter. Death Eaters! And that's what we want. That should completely buckle them. Oh. Cool. Only a couple more remaining, but it's another hell of a fight. We're going to have another crazy pull of raising the dead, I can imagine. Where's Noctilus? Here. Alright, fire into this. Okay, they're good. Great Eagle, cool. God, it's just their cavalry. It's their silver helms. They're doing so well. Who's this? Hector Barbosa, that's what I thought. He's got a couple of little stuff he can use as well. I'm kind of saving the wins for me, more or less. Come on. You're getting drawn a little bit into the thick here. Oh no, you're not even there. Alright, run that down. Swing up and around here. What still is fighting? Oh my god. A yo ho ho and a yee hee hee. Killing high elves is my delight. Okay, it's these silver helms and their beasts still operating in the air. Come on. Shoot that bloody bird down. You could think. Maybe this might get it. Now they're actually getting some shots on it. Now it's sitting stagnant here. We've nearly got it. There goes the Great Eagle. Cool. So now it's just their general here. Let's send our boys in. And that's it. We have victory. Whew. That was a bloody close one. We'll allow my mob to try and kill as many of them as possible. I reckon we're not going to be able to run too many down. My dogs have now routed as well. So, wow, we deployed 3,448. They had less than what Tyrion had as well. But, to be fair, my army was a little bit knackered. I'm not going to lie. Wasn't it sort of the best capability it could have been at? However, it just shows you the quality of their infantry. Some of the high elves have some of the best infantry of the game. And another crazy victory. We've had like 4 crazy victories in this series. Managing to win by the smallest of margins. So Noctilus deployed 1,890. Barbosa deployed 1,011. So we've managed to kill them, which is fantastic. And we're going to be able to take the city, but those pirate mob went quite quick. We might need to get another unit of mortar. So there's a couple of units there I didn't really want to lose. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Wow, we've absolutely decimated them here today. Okay, so we've got a couple options. We can take on the 6% replenishment. We've got another, nearly rank 9. We're nearly rank 10. We might even be able to get a Necrofec for himself. So, oh, we lost Hector Barbosa. Oh, no. Damn. We also lost our mortar as well. Christ. That was our only agent. I didn't even know if he was that good. I didn't really notice how well he was doing. Didn't even get a single kill in this fight. Okay, so we can ransom the captives, which will allow us to raise some more dead to continue the siege. We can spread out some loyalty, or we can get some replenishment. We've lost the majority of our forces, so I'm going to go straight to ransom. So will Tyrion take the initiative to come in now? And it looks like he will not. He's not going to do it. Phew! If he actually attacked, he probably would be in a good position, because that garrison absolutely decimated my forces. Oh no! The Tyrannok High Elves. God damn it. I hate when they just war deck me like that. Now I've got to focus up here. We're fighting on way too many fronts and I can't seem to hold it. I thought, maybe I just want to sort of consolidate. But every single time, I get attacked and they bloody come after me. Illyrian's been destroyed. Killed in battle. Barbosa sent to the deeps. Surely a cruel jest by the gods. Hector Barbosa has been killed in battle. We managed to get one of their own, so it kind of evens out, I guess. Let's chuck a save. There's going to be an army coming down from the north any moment, I can just guarantee it. But this army has been completely wiped out. However, we can raise the dead from whence they came. So we're going to be able to get a decent amount here. And just go straight up. Boom! And get a mass resurrection going. So, for my own curiosity, to take the city now would be a clean cut order resolve. And I'm going to do so. Decisive victory. We've taken the High Elf capital. Now we've got a couple of unique options here. We can occupy, which I would kind of like to do. To be honest, having this as my base of operations would be cool, but defending my coastal territory is going to be a pain. We could get 11k from sacking, which is ridiculous. If I do say so myself, we can raise it as well, or we can establish a pirate cove. Now what this does is we're going to get 5,500, but a pirate cove will get established. So funds, money, will get funneled out of the capital to my faction. However, I think we're probably better off sort of holding it. I know that's sort of cool. You want to go around the coast and sort of establish far-reaching pirate coves, but just that other army is like that other faction declaring war upon us isn't good either. So I've got a decision to sort of make here. This is the unique feature, which is really quite cool. But I think if we can sack it and then retake it and try and hold, it's probably our best bet. So let's establish a pirate. No, we're better off sacking. Straight up. Now, can we go right back into it by any chance? Yeah, we'll occupy it straight up. Now it's smashed most of the buildings. And let's try and repair where we can. Now, can I move you back here somewhere? What am I best to do? Because I'm probably better off. You haven't got a very good army though. That's the problem. And you've just nuked all your units. Because I could move Noctilus back and then raise an army here and then leave this one here with Barbosa. Do I trust him enough to hold it against an army against Tyrion? I think so. We'll chuck another quick save just in case. So what I'll do is I'll move this army here back. We'll chuck it all in. So I want to try and hold the city. We're not going to get attacked from the south, so we've got that going for us. So let's move to the border here as best we can. We might be able to recruit on the border. We've got like 12k now, which is fan-bloody-tastic. We're not going to be able to. We can access the local recruitment and then the global. So we actually can get some mob here, which is quite cool. Is that bugging out? No, I thought that was sort of a little bit cheaty there. So we can get some animated hulks, which is cool, but it's basically from around the world, isn't it? We'll check out the Raise the Dead pool in a moment. Okay, so we've got this army here. Let's discover this Skull Reef. Only can be searched with a lord. You're not a lord. Okay, so we've got a couple options here with the Galleon's Grave. We can put more money straight into that. There's a couple of stuff here. I'm going to have to quickly see where I want to invest this 10k into. Okay, so I've got a couple of options here. I've got to be careful with this 10k because I don't want to go spend it all because I do need to spend probably around about 50 of it for another army. So in the Galleon's Grave, we can obviously get better quality beast units, which could be a definite upside. We can get some better quality cannons as well, but we also can increase our economic and growth standing. I think I want to do that. I want to get like 40 growth here at the Galleon's Grave. The more we can sort of bring this up, we're going to be able to get decent garrisons, and we're also going to be able to get some nice buildings here. I could go for a bit more economic stuff, which isn't too bad. 50k will be the next one. I might sort of ease up on the growth because it's actually not too bad here. I want to try and spread the wealth on the coast here as well. So what's our best bet? We can... Oh, okay, yeah, let's get a palisade in. That's definitely a good idea. So that will allow some sort of defense, but even getting some iron there is not a bad shout either. Maybe breaking this down, getting that iron resource. Upgrading this is probably our best bet, and then getting that iron resource to work as quickly as possible. We've also got those exotic animal eggs here as well. We're going to be able to make 5,000 next turn. We've got some unassigned skills here with Count Noctilus. It's 20. I thought it was rank 10 with the Necrofact. Oh, damn it. Getting more hit points is definitely what I want to go after now, especially how low sometimes he gets. Hector Barbosa, if we could go with some sort of leadership ability, that'd be good. Get that in, as we're more than likely going to be intercepted by High Elves in a moment. Looks like some agents are trying to intercept Count Noctilus as he's moving to the mass graveyard where Tyrion lost his full stack. We'll see if this army pushes down towards the capital now. An army has pushed over, probably towards Tor. I could assume as much, as they did declare war upon me. They were mustering troops at the start of the episode, or maybe it was the episode before, I can't remember exactly. We've demolished that, which is fantastic. Let's quickly switch this around to a palisade there. Okay, cool. So we've got a little bit of a recruitment here, which is good. Let's swing down to this mass grave as well, because we're going to be able to get some fantastic units here. Look at this, Raise the Dead. We're going to be able to get our mortars back here as well. We're going to get some scurvy dogs. Let's get our pirate gunners back. Let's get some fell bats here as well. Let's get one unit of bloated corpses. Let's get some bombers. Probably just want to go with some more swordsmen if we can, once we get the bats. So we've raised this army up now perfectly. That army's coming at us with heat. So that's not too bad. We can still function with this. So let's move Count Noctilus here. It's just a bit of necessity, isn't it? If we could sort of peace out with the High Elves, that would be perfect. But I don't know how good that negotiation's going to go. Okay, so for some reason, Sartosa really likes me, which is fantastic, because I want to get some sort of better negotiations. They've accepted a trade right. I'll have a defensive alliance. They've rejected. I'll give you military access, though, for a defensive alliance or something. No, rejected. Defensive alliance. I can't really give you any money. And you're at war with a couple of factions I don't know about. What about Luther Harkon? He doesn't want anything to do with me, the crazy bastard. But it's great to see that Aranessa Salt Spike. Aranessa. Salt Spike is, well, negotiating with me to say the least. So guys, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end episode 4 of the Vampire Coast Count Noctilus campaign here today. We've done quite well. We've taken the High Elf capital, we've sacked the Glittering Tower, we've taken a decent amount of territory here. What's this? Swords and stuff going on. We still need to go for our objectives or gaining all 3 verses of the Lost Sea Chanty. We need to construct the harpoon launcher as well. We're a little bit away from that. We need to get a lot more pop. We actually do have the star metal harpoon itself. So I'm going to try for the next couple of turns to try and consolidate where we can. But if I get aggressively attacked again, I'll have to show you this. But it does look like the elves here from Tiranoc with their, is it queen or king? What do they got going here? No, that's Tyrion. The other bloke.
At your service.
Shakara. Seems like a woman.
You are no
They don't want
friend,
peace? No. So yeah guys, stay tuned for more Vampire Coast campaign on the channel. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this campaign as much as I am. I'm having an absolute blast, but without further ado, I've got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me an early access code for the Curse of the Vampire Coast and making this Let's Play possible early for you guys. I've got to say a huge thank you to them and their community manager. Unfortunately guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.